Hey guys, I want to do a quick video real quick. I'm on the road traveling, but I promised a YouTube video concerning my first book. When I began writing, The Gifts of the Spirit for Ignorant People, I thought I was writing a book about the basics, the foundation, just give us some solid scriptural context, some good structure. But as I continued studying, two verses in 1 Corinthians 12 kept popping back up, pulling me back in. And one of them was verse 3, which is the verse that teaches us to test the spirit, or test the source, test the spirit behind what is being manifested through the gifts. Before we can become fascinated with any spiritual manifestation, we have a responsibility to know whether it is truly of God or not. The second verse, of course, 1 Corinthians 12 and 31, Paul tells us to desire the best gifts, but then he says, yet I show unto you a more excellent way, and that more excellent way, of course, being love. I spend a lot of time on this in the contents of the book. God is a spirit. That spirit is love, or God's nature is love. And these two verses became the framework of everything that followed. Testing the source, and then testing the spirit. And then both of those being love. Then in the middle of all of it, in the last stretch of writing this book, God quit teaching me through scripture and through study and through research, and started teaching me through life. And that's never easy. The lessons moved off the pages of my Bible and into my everyday life. He began testing me through relationships in my career. I was in a situation in my department at work, and we're kind of receiving multiple hits from other departments, and it is extremely hard to reflect love in the workplace and be a punching bag in the workplace at the same time. Family relationships. I was in a very unique situation with a close family member that truly tested my emotions and my response. Someone that I just wanted love and help from turned into I'm not really sure I want that kind of love and that kind of help. Friendships. My wife and I both felt isolated in certain friendships that we had. People we'd been through trials together with, friends that we felt God had used us to help, and friends that we know God was using to help us, and they just up and disappeared. I mean, it was just crickets. The years spent maintaining those relationships were under scrutiny by me because my wife was involved, and I was ready just to, it's over with, we'll end it all, period. Ministry relationships were tested. I had specifically two ministers during the time that I was finishing up on this book, that their responses and or support in certain areas of my life seemed like it dwindled. It wasn't there. I was looking for something entirely different than what was given from them, or not given from them. And then my own walk with God. Simultaneously, while writing this book, I still am praying some very specific prayers, and one of those was love. Asking God to truly show me His love. And I was expecting this grandchild sitting on a grandpa's lap kind of love, and instead I began to get tested in all the above and more. And I let Him know multiple times, hey, God, I'm not looking for a trial, and I'm hurting, I'm wounded. I just want to be held. And however, every avenue of my life was paralleling exactly what I was trying to convey to the reader. And I began to realize that spiritual maturity isn't simply knowing more scripture for all you word-only people, but it's allowing God to shape your life until His Spirit is revealed through you. And this book contains a lot of bread. It's a lot of word in this book. Greek, Hebrew, scripture, biblical structure, practical teaching on the gifts, you name it. But it also contains water. And when you finish reading this book, my prayer isn't simply that you'll know more about the gifts. My prayer is that you'll come away with a deeper appreciation for the Spirit who gives them. The gifts cannot be separated from God's Spirit, and God's Spirit is love. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this. If this video encourages you, I hope you'll continue searching the Scripture for yourself. And if you choose to read the book, if you choose to buy my book and to read it, I pray it points you beyond the gifts and closer to the giver. God bless.